So now we're going to look at short rows using wrap and turn for stockinette fabric. Here I've worked a triangle, which is going to be a nose cozy, out of worsted weight yarn, and I've wrapped and turned every single stitch up until the center two. These center two have not been wrapped and turned. Now we're going to show you what happens when you need to pick up those wraps and go down the other side. So this is just a plain knit stitch. Here we are on the knit side with the wrapped stitch. We're going to come in from the bottom, pick up that wrap, also pick up the stitch that we want to work, bring them over to the right, but then rearrange our needle so that it's like a knit two together and work those two together, the stitch with its wrap. Our next stitch here, we're going to wrap so that it has two wraps on it. So move the yarn, slip over, move the yarn back, slip back, two wraps, turn around, purl side. So now we're going to work across until we have our first wrapped stitch here. There we go, see that little wrap there? But instead of picking it up from the front, because this is a purl, we need to actually do something different and pick it up from the knit side, which is over here. So we're actually going to come in, this is a strange angle to hold it at, but I'll show it to you. Pick it up like this, okay? Also pick up the purl stitch, slip that left needle into both of them so it looks like a nice purl two together, and go ahead and work the stitch with its wrap. And that's the little wrap that flips right over like that. If it looks bumpy on the back side, don't worry about it. Now, again, we're going to wrap our next stitch, slide that over, and turn. Now let's see what happens when we encounter a double wrap. Okay, so here we are and we have two wraps. So we're going to pick up both of them, again, from the knit side, which in this case is the front. So pick up both of them, also our stitch, and now we have, we have these three pieces to work together, which can be tricky if you have dull needles. Okay, wrap the next stitch. We're always going to wrap the next one as we turn around. And now work across and to the purl side. And I should have used my pointy needles to show you this because working those three purls together is a little bit of a trick. So here we have our double wrapped purl stitch. See that? Two wraps. We're going to pick it up from the knit side from the bottom. So show you that. We've got the first one and this, let me move my finger. First one and second one, we're going to come in from the bottom like that, get all three pieces onto the right and then onto both of them, wrap all those three and pull through, and then wrap the next stitch. And there you have it. You're going to work this way until you've worked all of your wrapped and turned stitches, and you'll end up with a nice smooth surface. See, little nose.